Hello everyone and welcome back to a brand new video. And in this chapter it was honestly crazy because I literally recorded a video last night talking about basically what happened in this chapter, but I didn't want to release it because by the time I had got done editing the audio and everything, the spoilers had dropped and I read the full summary or whatever. But I want to get right into it. I don't want to waste time. Before I get into the video, go in that description, hit that Discord link and hit that Twitch link. Also, don't forget to subscribe and turn on post notifications and like the video. So this chapter continues off of the last chapter where Kid is continuously hitting Big Mom with this beam, and it doesn't seem to be doing a crazy amount of damage because she's kind of smiling and she's talking about, oh, you damn brats. And even the people around her are, just so surprised that she hasn't been put down yet. She is just so durable. And Oda is basically telling us that this is their last resort, finally, because they have had about 12 last resorts at this point. But Big Mom uses her life of a slave on the people around her, and well, some of the fodder around him really just got obliterated and smoked. She basically uses her abilities to say, okay, you either give me your lifespan to make me stronger or you become a slave to me for forever. Which we need to talk about Big Mom's fruit. We need to start a dialogue on that, honestly. She has possibly the most abilities we have seen in one devil fruit. Like, it is honestly so crazy. Like, she can fly with her devil fruit, she can make a sun, she can make lightning, she made all this stuff. Like, she can take people's lifespans, use it as her own for to power herself up, or she can use her own lifespan. This is just insane. There's so much to her abilities, and I honestly don't think that these are the limits. There's probably so much more that I am literally just forgetting off the top of my head, which makes it even scarier in hindsight. And Law uses an ability that he seemingly kind of had inspired by Corazon. I don't know if it's basically called silence. I thought it would be like some shock move or anything, but it's just silence. It basically just cancels out all noise in his room, and this is a kind of weird ability because I wouldn't expect his ability to do that. I'm going to assume that this is from his devil fruit overall growing, because I wouldn't think that this is actually like a scale that this fruit would have, like just naturally. It's very interesting to see how these people actually use their fruit. If anybody has like a actual answer, just let me know in the comments, definitely, because this is a very interesting topic nonetheless, because it's a whole other discussion about the difference between what a devil fruit is and then how someone uses it. Someone like Luffy, nobody else really would have thought of doing like the gear stuff because he had some weird inspiration in his lobby on the train. Like, it was literally just randomly. So seeing Law use his fruit in all these different ways, he's one of those other people that had this crazy deep bag, and I would just respect him for actually using his fruit in a crazy and productive way and being versatile with it. I got respect on Kid too. I can't sleep. He doing everything. He doing some electromagnetism or whatever. He doing the north and south poles and all that. So I gotta put some respect on him. But as soon as he uses silence on Big Mom, Kid follows it out with a damned punk. Seems to be doing a crazy amount of damage to it. Both of them, they have progressed so much. Like, it's just honestly insane. And this is like an MVP type player. You know how like those type of players in like video games that they just know how to play like the objective super well, bro? This man is the MVP. This man Law. He basically used silence so that Big Mom could not call out to Prometheus and Hera, which is like, that is some like 4D chess right there. And she falls down to Yamato, and Big Mom kind of grabs like a rock or something and is using it. It kind of, I think, falls into Yamato, and she's kind of pushing it back, which is pretty impressive. And I think we get to see Hanjiro's like true form, because you remember in the flashback with him, he was kind of like a blob, and I'm assuming I don't know if he is human or not. I'll kind of always assume that the drawings that he had was actually like the form he had. The Hanjiro we're used to seeing was like the drawings, and maybe that this is his real form or something. I don't know what is going on with that. And in a impressive double spread, like they always say in the spoilers, it just be killing me. And we see Big Mom thinking, and she's like, damn it, this is all your fault. Are you listening, Roger? Why did you have to go and say all that? The whole world bought it. The Great Pirate Era? Your time was up, so it didn't affect you. All these brats came flooded in looking for their chance to shine. Least you could have done was tell us the one piece before you croak. It is real, right? So basically, she is kind of just reflecting her point of view on what we have been told for a long time. Roger inspired an era, you know, and Whitebeard did too. I don't know why she's not, you know, I guess Roger's words were maybe a little bit more impactful than Whitebeard's, but they are kind of similar in the sense that when Luffy arrived in Marineford, Beard was interested. He said, okay, let's see what kind of era this boy creates. And then obviously the whole, you know, this plot of the story started because of Roger, because, you know, that he wanted to be a pirate king. He became the pirate king, then he died and he told everybody. So it's, you know, just kind of an interesting detail that he threw in. And in the little corner panel, we actually see the long head dude. I don't want to pronounce his name because I butcher the name every single time, but he actually is down, it looks like, and Rizo is up. And Big Mom's just like frustrated at this point. She's like, man, what is it? Where is it? Does the country hold some of the answers? This is so frustrating. Kid Law, I'll never forgive you for this. You better not think this is enough to kill me. And there's a huge explosion, which I don't think anybody heard. And it is confirmed the life floor victors are Eustace Kid and the Surgeon of Death, Trafalgar Law. And they look like they are out of commission for right now, and they defeated Big Mom. This is like, it feels like a really short chapter, to be honest. There's a little bit more detail I want to touch on, but I just want to say that with this much action in one chapter and this many double spreads, there was like 1, 2, 3, I think. It reminds me of kind of like Marineford. People had a crazy experience. It was probably very slow. I have a homie who has been reading since I think Ennis Lobby or something like that. And he said like reading Marineford weekly was hell because it was all double spreads. It was just insane art. But this is like a mini version of that, honestly. Moving on though, this is a crazy detail that I don't know if it was ever mentioned, because it said, you know, it lived for thousands of years, but it never really told us why. So basically Yamato is with Momonosuke and they're talking or whatever, and Momonosuke is basically saying, I have a lot on my plate at the moment, but please listen right now. Zunisha's getting pretty close, and then, you know, Yamato's like, oh, okay, is this the thing that in the Oden's journal that he was talking about? He was like, yeah, it committed a serious crime 800 years ago, back when it was Joy Boy's companion. I don't really remember it ever being stated that it was Joy Boy's companion until now. I remember it, you know, it committed a serious crime, but this just opened up so much stuff that I want to talk about, because I just made a video on the D-Clan, and one of my first videos was the Ancient Kingdom video. So I'm definitely going to make a video on Zunisha very, very soon. It might just be my next video, but I think we kind of all get the drift of an idea of the crime. He basically helped Joy Boy out when they were probably warring on the other 19 kingdoms and everything happened, and then after that it got punished or something like that. But the real question is, what the heck, how is it even possible that it could be punished somehow? Was it some hypnotizing going on or something? It's just so interesting, honestly. I definitely do want to talk about it, but if you did enjoy the video, please hit that like button, subscribe, turn on post notifications, all that. Go in that description again, because I know you forgot. I told you in the beginning, you watch all the way through hopefully, and you're here and you forgot. Go in that description, hit that Discord, and most importantly that Twitch link. I stream basically every day, talk about anything. You can bring up any topic in the chat, I'll talk about it. But until next time, peace.